Hi everyone, my name is Arta and I'm so excited to welcome you to this course on how to teach your 3 to 7-year-old maths completely screen-free. Anyone who has taught or raised young children knows that early education can sometimes feel like a mystery. Often parents come with questions like, what are they really capable of? Or what should they learn first? Or should we guide them closely or step back and let them explore? So before we jump into our very first maths puzzle, I want to share a few thoughts about how children learn best. The first thing is that I believe learning should be enjoyable. Learning should be playful. If it is not enjoyable, children will lose interest. When they laugh, smile, and play, learning happens almost naturally. Fun isn't just entertainment, it's the spark that opens the door to that curiosity and confidence through which children learn best. The second point is that learning should be hands on. Children, as you probably know, don't learn through long explanations. They learn by touching, building, counting, drawing, cutting, gluing, creating, and whatnot. These physical experiences make learning real and meaningful. The third point is that I believe that we should let them make discoveries on their own. Um, This can often be very hard. I very often want to jump in and help, but I've learned that real learning happens when children make discoveries on their own, when they have their aha moments. Also, research shows that this kind of learning stays with them much longer than simply being told what to do. When we give answers too quickly, children often focus on pleasing adults instead of truly thinking and exploring. So, by stepping back, we're actually giving them the gift of independence, confidence, and joy in their own ability. And the last point I want to make is that I believe that we should let them learn when they are ready to learn. No rushing, no forcing, just gentle encouragement until the right moment comes. We must respect their natural pace of development, including their intellectual growth. So, my ultimate goal with this course is to spark curiosity and nurture a love of exploration in children. And through these videos, I really hope that you can do the same with your child too. So, let's jump straight ahead to the first puzzle. So, the first puzzle I'm going to show you that you can do with your child at home is about the conservation of numbers. All you need for this activity is 8 buttons and 8 coins. It can be 6 as well. It doesn't really matter as long as it's an equal number of buttons and coins. So start by placing the buttons in one straight line like this, and in another parallel straight line, place the coins, just like you see in this picture. Then ask your child, which are there more of, coins or buttons? Most children of ages 3 to 5 will say something like, they're the same or neither is more. And here you can respond, yes, that means they're equal. So they learn the concept of being equal, what equal means. You can even count the coins and buttons together here just to reinforce the idea of one-to-one correspondence. Next, you say to your child, now watch what I'm going to do. And gently spread out the coins in front of your kid so that the line of coins looks longer than the line of buttons. But remember, the number of coins hasn't changed. We haven't taken away anything or added for that matter. Then ask again, which are there more of now? This is where the magic happens. Many children will say there are more coins because the line looks longer. This simple activity gives you a chance to help your kid notice the difference between number and appearance. And you can count the number of buttons and the number of coins again. just to make them realize that it's actually the same number, but without telling them. Don't tell them, hey, even though the coin line is longer, it's actually the same amount, the same number of coins and buttons. Let them do that. And then you can ask them something like, how many coins do we need to take away to make both lines equal again? And very often, especially children up to maybe even 6 years old, will say, we need to take away 2 coins and see what happens if we actually remove. So I'm going to delete them all. The line looks equal again. And here you can count again, just so they actually see for themselves that it's actually not the same amount of number. And sometimes you would have to continue removing and spreading the coins until there are last 2 coins left, like one here and one here. And many kids, when you reach this stage, will see that actually something's off. This is a powerful early maths concept, understanding that quantity stays the same even when the arrangement changes. This little puzzle actually comes from a famous experiment by Jean Piaget, a Swiss psychologist who studied how children think and learn. Piaget found that children often judge things by how they look, not by logic. So when you spread out the coins and make the line look longer, many children believe there are more coins even though the number hasn't changed. This is called conservation of number, understanding that the amount stays the same even when the shape or spacing looks different. Most children don't fully develop this idea until around 6 or 7 years old, and that's completely normal. Activities like this help them discover these ideas for themselves through hands-on play, not by being told. That's what makes it so powerful. I